The NATO action in Serbia is in breach of its own charter, outside the recognized parameters of international law, and entirely without reference to the United Nations. I shall argue that it is a bandit action, committed with no serious consideration of the consequences, ill-judged, ill-thought, miscalculated, an act of deplorable machismo. The language used to justify the NATO action is alarming.
Ending this tragedy is a moral imperative.
I believe we are fighting for the values of civilization here.
We are a superior power, and we must win this conflict with whatever it takes.
We're acting clearly within a basis in international law. We do not break the law.
The Geneva Conventions Act states that civilians shall not be the object of an attack unless they take a direct part in hostilities. How can you then describe the killing of civilians in the Belgrade TV station as anything else than an act of murder? Some of you will say it doesn't matter that the media are frequently being manipulated as shamelessly, though not as crudely, by NATO as by Milosevic's regime. You're enraged by his ethnic cleansing and proclaim it a just and legitimate war because we have the duty to intervene. We can only intervene, of course, if we have the moral authority ourselves to do so. What is moral authority? Where does it come from? How do you achieve it? Who bestows it upon you? How do you persuade others that you possess it? You don't. You don't have to bother. What you have is power. Bombs and power. And that's your moral authority.
I believe we are fighting for the values of civilization.